Welcome back! We will now review on a mathematics resource.
Mathematics has the potential to open portals of understanding when clearly explained and utilised.
Technology can help stabilise this understanding by way of what Pentanjura describes in his SAMR model.
To access the game, go to www.pbskids.org/games/maths and click here on How To.
This website can allow both students and the teacher to interactively implement the use of technology in the classroom.
It also acts as a substitution tool that Pentanjura describes as doing the same task with the introduction of technology, but without any modification of the task.
How To is a game that features the popular character Curious George that is familiar to all students.
According to Greenwald and Nessler, incorporating popular culture can be a powerful technique for engaging diverse students.
Before we go in depth about this game, firstly, let's look at the KD10 Australian syllabus. As you can see here, the outcomes for mathematics from the K-10 syllabus is measure and compare the lengths of pairs of objects using uniform informal units. This fun and never-ending activity caters to almost any learning style. It is a fantastic way of learning how to estimate the length or the height. Let's go to the game! Once again, this website is from the US and the curriculum may be different, but the activities are still able to be adapted in the classroom lessons. You start by clicking play. You are asked to estimate the length of an object or animal using an informal measuring tool, for example, a paint tin, tennis balls, lemon, and etc. In this one, we are asked to estimate how tall the chicken is using little chicks. Click on the answer you think is correct. Then you will be prompted to measure together with the man in the yellow hat. You do this by clicking Add. You will then proceed to count with him to check your estimation. After you have finished the activity, another activity comes right through. This game is never ending. If your estimation is incorrect, the man in the yellow hat corrects you, and the answer is also shown on the screen. Teachers can use this as a whole class activity on the interactive whiteboard, where the students are asked to turn to the person next to them and estimate the length of the objects or animals. After giving the students about 10 to 20 seconds for the students to estimate their answer, they can count together as a class to see what the correct answer is.
So what did you think of the game, Diana?
I thought that the game was fantastic. Is it for Stage 1 students, Tracy?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, that's great. But once again, we must take into consideration all the pedagogical issues.
Well, I love how this can cater to all learning abilities, and I also love how it doesn't have a time limit. But I especially love how they use Curious George to learn maths.
Oh yes, that's right. According to Greenwald and Nessler, capitalizing on student enjoyment of popular culture can alleviate math anxiety, energize shy and quiet students, and provide a creative introduction to an in-depth study of the related mathematics.
Students must have the basic knowledge of measuring and also estimating in order to do this activity. I would personally use this in the middle of my lesson for a length strand as a fun and engaging group activity.
This game can be played individually or in pairs by students. Ability grouping increases student achievement by allowing teachers to focus instruction. Teaching a group of like ability students allows teachers to adjust the pace of the instruction to students' needs, as Gary Hopkins stated.
Although you are estimating the answer to this activity, make sure that students aren't just guessing any relative answer, but briefly explain the reasons why they chose that number. This shows that students support their conclusions by explaining and demonstrating how answers were achieved. Well, thank you for joining us on P&A. We hope you enjoyed yourself.
And we also hope that you will use these resources in the classroom.
We'll
see you next time. Bye.